morning, good afternoon, depending upon where you are. This is Scott Rosano with Gigbuilder, and we're actually going to log in right here. Sometimes this happens. And what we're going to do today is we're going to show you the different email options that are available, how to configure each one out, and maybe answer some questions I've seen on the forums on how specifically it can work best for my company. So let's dive in. I'll start with tools, and we'll go to system configuration. And all of your email is actually under company information. We're going to go to this section. There's several areas here that we're going to take a little bit of time with. And the first one under system notifications. This is my DJ company. That would be your name. It could be, again, John Smith or whatever your name is. That's the name that will actually appear when you see email, and it's got the brackets on who it's from and then the email address. This is what will show there. The next is your email address. Now, this is your personal company email address. This is where you would want anything forwarded to your clients, anybody to know. This is the public email that would be on your business card. This is where everything from Gigbuilder is going to go, your morning emails, things like this. It's also going to be configured a little bit differently somewhere else. So that needs to be your personal company email address, and it might be DJ Lori at weareawesomedjs.com. It doesn't matter. Whatever that email address is what we'll put there. The Gigbuilder email, that is static. That belongs to you. And when you created your account, that email is what was built up. And it is usually your Gigbuilder username at gigbuilder.com. We can change it for a fee. It's a lot of work. It's going to change your login and a bunch of other stuff. But that is also a legitimate email address you could give out to anybody if you want to, because it will come back into your Gigbuilder, but it's not necessary. And I'm going to explain that in a second. So we can pretty much avoid everything else here that's under system notifications. Once we get those two things set up here, and I don't remember what it was on here that I had. It was some SEO set I'm working on. And then we're going to go drop all the way down through a lot of these other features, and we're going to go down to email server and routing. This is all new for version 6 Gigbuilder. In fact, your Gigbuilder email address works in 5 as well. We just didn't show it. So your SMTP server, that is the server that handles all of the outgoing mail from Gigbuilder. It defaults to Gigbuilder, which means we send the message. We send the message, and we send the message showing coming from this email address, and depending upon your options, the reply to could change. That's different from version 5. So Gigbuilder, if that's it, and we're going to stay here for a few seconds because honestly, this may be the best way for most people to make the system work, because as far as a client's concerned, they're probably never going to see the Gigbuilder email address anyway when replying. And so I'm going to show you a few options here. Now, this forwarding only works with the Gigbuilder option. And I'll explain that in a minute as well. So first of all, forward Gigbuilder mail to email address. What that will do is if the system sends out a morning message, an automated message letting them know they have to fill out their contract or something like that, and they reply to that email, under Gigbuilder default and forward Gigbuilder mail to email address, an email will come into your Gigbuilder system, and it will stay in your inbox there. And your client will be able to see it, and you can do interactions on it. It will then do a carbon copy to your own email account, that exact same message, so that if you're not relying on Gigbuilder at all to get your email, excuse me, I apologize for that, and you can IMAP into this as well. That's for another video. This is a great way to have it also be sent to your own personal email. The second option, reply directly to my email, is how it worked in version 5. So setting Gigbuilder as a default, reply directly to my email, what that does is it sends out an email from your name at gigbuilder.com. It then shows your email name or your company name. That's all they usually see anymore. And then when they hit reply, there's a reply to, and it goes straight into your email address, completely bypassing Gigbuilder, and then you handle all the email with the client from throughout your normal email address. Again, which is the default in version 5. We might have to make sure that was here as well. And the last option for this is do not forward email. We're going to use Gigbuilder for everything. As far as communicating with the client, we know it comes in here. I get stats and things on it. I don't really want to forward it to my own email address. Do it that way. Honestly, I would think that this is probably the best option, which is the option default for version 6. Use our servers and then forward the email to your email address, and then you got them both places. But say you don't want to use our server. Say you want to do everything through your own company's email system, bypassing Gigbuilder entirely, except for sending of emails. That turns Gigbuilder basically into an email client, like you would see with any other email client. That's all it's doing is creating and sending emails. It's not responsible for anything else. There's a number of ways we can do that. And it doesn't happen through everything. Some emails that get sent from Gigbuilder to you, like notifications and things like that, will still go through our system. Otherwise, it's just from me to me, and some email servers don't like that. But generally speaking, anything to the customer, if you've got a Gmail account, if you're already hosting with us, and by the way, you should be, because if you've got Gigbuilder, that means you got a free website with us as well. Yahoo email, I don't even know why that's still in there. We just know the things. And then other. I'm going to go to other, because if you're with anybody else, you're going to be filling out their username, their password. Don't worry, guys, I don't use that anymore, but you're free to try it anywhere. Your SMTP server and your SMTP port. This is the information that you would normally fill out for your own email client. And that would be if you're not with Gmail or anything else like that, that we already know the numbers. In most cases, it's almost always going to be this port, 587. And whatever the relay server, it's usually mail.mywebsite.com or whatever your domain is, and then your login ID and your password in order to take care of anything else like that. So that's kind of where we're going with that. That gives you a number of different options in order to play around with Gigbuilder and find out what works best for your company. None of our competition offers that. We offer a lot our competition doesn't like. But that's what we have for you, and I hope you enjoyed this video.